Hello, everybody. Welcome. Uh, my name's Jordy, and this reading is for Pisces. You may have noticed I've changed my channel name to Gray River Tarot. It used to be Pisces River Tarot. In fact, actually, years ago, I used to have multiple YouTube channels, and my very first YouTube channel was Gray River Tarot and Healing. And I shut it down for I forget the reason now, but and then I restarted my YouTube channel as like Pisces River Tarot, and then I shut that down. And long story short, I've shut down two successful channels already, and this is my third one. And I want this channel to take off, and I'm thinking that I need to appeal to a broader audience. So I've decided to start doing tarot readings for not only you, Pisces, but for all the 12 zodiac signs. So I just wanted to give this quick little introduction to you about the fact that I've just changed over to an all 12 zodiac signs channel. And just encourage you to still stick around for each video that I post. You don't have to have the same birth chart sign as the video as it says. I always recommend go by the title of the video and see if that resonates with you before you click on one. Some of you may actually watch just one video of mine here and there, and that's great. Some of you like to watch every video that I post because it is a Pisces channel and it's kind of geared towards you every time. But I feel like this way people are going to get more accurate readings, where I'm doing all 12 zodiac signs now, because you can kind of pick and choose your top 4 signs, for example, like your sun, moon, rising, Venus sign placements, and just watch those 4 zodiac signs out of the 12. And even just doing that will give you quite accurate insights on what's ahead or what you're dealing with. So that's how I recommend going about this new channel change. Thank you so much for supporting me and for being the beautiful Pisces channel that you were. And I'm excited for the future. So let's get this card reading on the ground. We've got 9 of Wands, 6 of Cups, the Devil, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Cups in the past. In the future is the 2 of Pentacles. Representing you is the 8 of Cups. The 2 of Cups is in your environment position. And the 8 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles is in your fears and desires position, and the 9 of Cups is the outcome. So it's a Celtic cross that we're just doing today. And I'm going to make that the standard for all the videos, just for the next batch of 12 videos. Then we'll move into some deeper energy with different style of readings every once in a while. So Pisces, let's get into your energy. I feel like there's a relationship that is very much taking over control of your senses and control of your mind. Like you're thinking about this relationship often, and you're definitely either actively in this relationship with someone, and it's just like your life is very much centered around this person, or perhaps this person's out of your life now but had a big impact on your life in some way, and you can't shake off thinking about this person, for instance, because they may have even put you through something challenging or difficult. But ultimately, they were meant to teach you a lesson in strength and self-worth, is what I'm hearing. Whether they played the role of a devil in your life or not, or something more subtle than that, I should say. So this person is like a big theme in your reading. You guys know I don't normally talk about other people in readings as much. I try to talk about just you. But, if the 2 of Cups and the Devil, they're both partnership cards right on top of each other. That's an important sign that is what we're talking about. Moving on, we have the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups reversed in the past. Interesting that these two cards would be together in the past because they're both psychic energy. They both represent the intuitive mind, your connection from your intuition to your feelings, specifically when you get these two cards together. In fact, I think you discovered through this connection that you're in, or you may be discovering this right now. I feel like a lot of you've already discovered this, but that like your clearest intuition comes from not only just your positive thinking, but also your negative thinking and feeling as well. Like you may get caught up in some stagnant, dark, and deep emotions sometimes, but the emotions that are generating this intuition that you have, that you gained, the insight that you gained from those tumultuous emotions and feelings, teaches you what you're comfortable with and what you're capable of. So that's why I say this person was a bit of a teacher for you with the High Priestess and the Devil next to each other. It's like a teacher of tough lessons. And you may still very well be, in love with this person, and the relationship may have other layers to it than what I'm just talking about now. But for some of you, I'm feeling like you may not even be in this relationship at all anymore, and it's just kind of a shadow of a person in your past. Because we have the Six of Cups here, which is that past energy. And the Eight of Cups reverse kind of is representing you. I usually see the Eight of Cups reverse as a returning home or returning back from your journey. So you may be contemplating returning back in, say for example, if you're not already in this relationship we've been kind of talking about, you may be trying to return back to this relationship, or be thinking about and considering what it would look like if you opened up your heart to this relationship again. And for a lot of you, warning, that's not appropriate, because that person that you're thinking of right now was highly toxic and abusive, and you don't want to go down that road again. But for others, it might be, me saying that might be a little bit cringy, and you may be thinking to yourself, well, no, this person does deserve a second chance, or I deserve a second chance, however way you want to look at it. And it'll be different for everybody. So whether it's past, or whether it's something like you've been really wrapped up in this person's life and they've been wrapped up in yours, and that's kind of an ongoing thing. It doesn't matter which one it is, but then it brings me down to this corner here, which is the fears and desires position and the outcome. So you definitely want to I'm hearing from the Eight of Pentacles, like, make something out of this experience. You may want to improve upon this relationship, because we have two relationship cards here, and the Eight of Pentacles can talk about improving. That's actually a neat little channeling right there. So you may want to improve upon this relationship and build upon it. And, there's obviously a light and a dark moment that you've been in within this relationship here. Like, there's been dark moments, but there's also been light moments as well. And you have to decide whether that balance is worth looking at and tipping back into some type of new balance, or at least trying to outreach to somebody, to be brave, like this Knight of Cups, to say, like, I love you and I want to be with you, in some way. So, because that's all it really is when it comes down to it. So it's like someone wants to improve upon a relationship here. They feel like in their gut, they feel like it's something they need to do intuitively, even if they had some really messed up emotions and feelings from this person before in the past. And even if there's nervousness, anxiety, or apprehension, trepidation, or something like that about this relationship. I don't have swords really in this reading to say like how bad this relationship could have been. But for some of you, this was really bad, and this relationship reading isn't quite going to resonate. But I'm definitely getting for some people that this relationship is something worth putting your heart out open towards and improving upon. And maybe what I'm getting here is that the initial person you may be thinking of when you're thinking of this devil energy and this relationship energy, maybe the reading that this reading is not about that specific person that immediately comes to mind. Maybe this reading is meant to talk about a relationship that doesn't just come to your mind right away, or maybe comes to your mind second or third compared to the first person. So I just wanted to say that because I felt that as well. Okay, Pisces, let's get an advice card from the Angel Tarot. Connecting to Pisces Collective. We have the Eight of Fire. It says, events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. It's possible that there's like a big rush of energy that comes in to a relationship opportunity here, or to an existing relationship, I should say. And there's an opportunity to improve upon it. Yeah, an opportunity, like the delays are over. You can really kind of just go ahead with this now. There may have been quite a lot of delays. We have the Five of Earth. Fears surrounding money. The wisdom to accept help from others. Uncertain self-employment. Well, I wasn't picking up. We had too many cup cards in this reading to really talk about work and career. There is a little bit of it in the Nine of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. So there could be like a side message here of making decisions around career because you're under pressure. You know, there's fears surrounding money right now, and that you do need to accept help from others, and sometimes that doesn't look the way that we want it to. Okay. And the last card is the Three of Water. It says a celebration, a wedding, graduation, or a birth announcement, the need to have more fun. So maybe this relationship does represent a really fun relationship that you reflect upon as being like healthy when it is healthy, kind of thing. Or maybe this is saying bring more fun to the relationship in order to kind of heal it, or turn the tide of negative reactions and negative space into positive space, you know. Not that we have to be in positive all the time, but I'm hearing like being able to dissolve habits and patterns that continually drain the relationship. Because that's what led to perhaps separation in the past, or perhaps that's what leads to ongoing conflict, is that there's a drain of the negative habits of thinking and acting around each other that makes the relationship so negative and dark. It's this draining energy. And then this kind of like territorial thing where it's like, well, that's my energy that you're draining, you know? So it gets personal. And maybe it has something to do with money as well. But ultimately, there's definitely the need to bring more fun into it, and all the other issues will just dissolve, is what I'm hearing. Okay, well, that's what I've got for your reading today, Pisces. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you again soon.